All right, okay, we're at your outdoor unit, or otherwise known as your condensing unit. So what's really important about your outdoor unit is airflow and not obstructions to the airflow. So let's make sure we don't stack bins up or anything that's going to get in the way, wheelbarrows and the like, of blocking air to getting in both sides of this and behind this unit. So next, following on from that, you want to be aware of what gets sucked onto the back, because on the back of these, on the side and on the back, looks like a car radiator. That's your condenser coil. That's drawing in air, blowing it out the front. As it sucks in air, it'll suck on dust and leaves and the like. Really important to know that if you get 10% of that coil blocked with dust and leaves, you're effectively losing 10% efficiency inside your home. So really important to keep it clear from obstructions, dust, leaves and the like. Highly recommend when you're outside, flicking off the outdoor unit just to make it safe and getting the hose in regularly and hosing that out. It is something we'll do as part of an annual maintenance, but sometimes, especially if you're in a new estate, a lot of dust around, you want to keep that clean because it's going to make your system more efficient. Last thing you really need to know about from your outside point of view is your drains. You're going to have a couple of drains. One is a small emergency poking out somewhere in your eave, so don't be too concerned about that. If you do see water coming out of it, contact us because the main drain is blocked. Not every house has an emergency, it's not always possible. Secondly, you will have on heating, these outdoor units, actually the drain is from the underside of the system. So if you walk out and you see water coming from outside the underneath of your unit, especially in winter, don't be alarmed, it's actually doing its job. So that's a couple of things about drains. Let's carry on. Handy hint, got your standard square, we call them a streamline vent throughout the house. So over a couple of years, they're going to get covered in dust. Great thing you can do, there's little biscuits, there's 4 of them we call them inside, push them up, turn them, pop them down. When they're covered in dust, throw them in the dishwasher every couple of years, get the dust off, pop them back up. Okay, so now we're going to talk about maintenance of your return air filter, where we get rid of the dust that all gets clogged up after use from your system. So what we're going to do is, if you see here, we're going to pull down these couple of white clips, clip those, hinge down the filter frame, and we're going to slide out your filter. We're going to take it outside and let's give it a clean. So here we are, we've got a filter, it's always going to have a dirty side, clean side. Garden hose, start with the clean side. Don't push the dust into the filter, push it out. Hose that all off, give it a good spraying, and then flip it around and get anything you missed. Try and do it on the angle. Give it a good shake, little tap, and just leave it out in the sun for 10 minutes, not too long, we don't want it to warp, and it's ready to go back in. So this is something we'd recommend trying to do every 3 months. We're more than happy to add you to our seasonal annual maintenance where we can come out every 12 months. We're going to do this. We're going to clean your outdoor unit. We're going to check your drains. We're going to check your duct connections and multiple other things up in the roof space. And if you are interested in that, we can add you to our database. It's no obligation, no contract. We'll just ring you every 12 months. And if you'd like us to come out, we'll book that in for you and come out and take care of that all for you. But in the meantime, make sure you keep your filter clean every 3 months. Every season's a good rule of thumb.